Ever wonder if there are discoveries so earth-shattering, so powerful, or maybe just so inconvenient that they've been deliberately hidden from us? Today we're digging into the shadows, blowing the dust off classified files, and exploring the top 10 forbidden archaeological discoveries they really don't want you to know about. Kicking off at number 10, we have the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor. We all know about the incredible terracotta army standing guard. But the central tomb, rumored to contain a map of his empire with rivers of flowing mercury, remains sealed. The official reason? The technology to excavate it without destroying its contents doesn't exist. But others whisper the Chinese government fears what opening it might unleash, or what historical truths it might contradict. Number 9 takes us to the depths of the Black Sea. In the late 90s, oceanographer Robert Ballard, the same man who found the Titanic, discovered evidence of an ancient coastline and man-made structures over 300 feet below the surface. This supports the controversial Black Sea deluge theory, a catastrophic flood around 7,500 years ago that could be the historical basis for the flood myths found in countless cultures, including the story of Noah's Ark. This find challenges the timeline of civilization itself, suggesting advanced societies existed much earlier than mainstream history admits. Why isn't this front-page news? Perhaps because it would mean rewriting every history textbook on the planet. At number 8, we have the giant skeletons of North America. Throughout the 19th and early 20th centuries, newspapers frequently reported on the discovery of enormous human skeletons, some measuring over 9 feet tall, found in burial mounds across the continent. Institutions like the Smithsonian were often cited as taking possession of these remains. But today, if you ask them, they'll tell you no such skeletons exist. So where did they all go? Skeptics say it was all sensationalist yellow journalism. But others believe in a systematic cover-up to protect the established narrative of human evolution and the history of Native Americans. Coming in at number 7 are the Dendera light bulbs in Egypt. Carved into the walls of the Hathor Temple at Dendera are reliefs that look uncannily like giant light bulbs, complete with a filament and a cable. Mainstream Egyptologists explain this as a depiction of a lotus flower giving birth to a snake, a mythological symbol. But engineers and alternative theorists point out the striking resemblance to a Crookes tube, an early electrical discharge device. Could the ancient Egyptians have harnessed electricity? Such a discovery would completely upend our understanding of the ancient world's technological capabilities. For number 6, let's talk about the Antikythera mechanism. Discovered in a Roman-era shipwreck, this intricate device is often called the world's first analog computer. With its complex system of bronze gears, it could predict astronomical positions and eclipses decades in advance. The problem? Its level of mechanical sophistication wasn't seen again for over 1,000 years. It's a complete outlier, a piece of technology that shouldn't exist in its time. The existence of the Antikythera mechanism suggests a lost chapter of technological history, making us question what other ancient inventions have been lost to time or perhaps deliberately ignored. We've reached the halfway point. At number 5 is Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey. Number 4 brings us to the mysterious Piri Reis map. Created in 1513 by an Ottoman admiral, this map shows the coasts of South America and Africa with stunning accuracy. But the most controversial part is what appears to be the coastline of Antarctica, not as it is today, covered in ice, but its ice-free landmass. How could anyone in the 16th century have known what Antarctica looked like under the ice, a continent not even officially discovered until 300 years later? The map's notes say it was compiled from much older source maps. Could these ancient sources have been created by a lost seafaring civilization with advanced mapping technology? At number 3, we have the Baghdad Battery. Discovered in the 1930s, this collection of terracotta pots from ancient Mesopotamia contains a copper cylinder and an iron rod. When filled with an acidic liquid like vinegar or grape juice, it produces a small but steady electric current. While archaeologists often dismiss it as a simple storage vessel for scrolls, experiments have proven it works as a galvanic cell. If ancient peoples could create batteries, they could have used them for electroplating gold onto silver, or perhaps even for forms of early electrotherapy. This is another piece of out-of-place technology that blurs the line between ancient and modern. Our runner-up at number 2 is the underwater city off the coast of Cuba. In 2001, A team conducting sonar surveys discovered a series of geometric stone structures spread across 2 square kilometers, sitting nearly half a mile deep. The sonar images revealed pyramids, circular buildings, and what looked like city streets. Geologists say for this land to have been above water, it would have to have sunk at least 50,000 years ago, a time when no known civilization was capable of such construction. Access to the site is heavily restricted by the Cuban government, and further research has been mysteriously stalled for years, leaving us to wonder what truly lies in the deep. And finally, the #1 forbidden archaeological discovery, the Sphinx's second chamber. Using seismographs, researchers in the 1990s detected a large, man-made rectangular chamber hidden beneath the paws of the Great Sphinx. The famous psychic Edgar Cayce had predicted decades earlier that a Hall of Records from the lost civilization of Atlantis would be found there, containing their history and wisdom. The Egyptian authorities, led by Zahi Hawass at the time, immediately shut down all further exploration and have forbidden any drilling into the chamber. Their official stance is to protect the monument, but many believe they are preventing a discovery that could rewrite human history forever. What secrets does that chamber hold? We may never know. From hidden chambers to lost technologies, these discoveries challenge what we're taught about the past. Are they being protected or are they being hidden? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more journeys into the unknown. Thanks for watching.